What's up guys, TRayALLDay here, and welcome to another episode of the Brighton Career Mode. We're getting started straight into training with these players now. I've seen a lot of comments telling me if you train one player with all the 5 drills, you will get them to grow faster. I know this, but the thing is, I want a lot of players to grow faster, so I might as well train them each time, and it will just be the same thing as me, training them once, and then, I guess you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, basically, is if I train them all at the same time, rather than doing only one player 5 times each training session, then it'll kind of be the same thing, because I want these 3 players especially to be growing for me, Tom Carroll, Laren, and Thierry Ambrose. Now, I've seen a few other comments talking about Rowan Ince. Now, Rowan Ince is definitely a good player for the future, but it's just we have other center mids that I want to be playing ahead of him, so I might sell him just to cash in on him, but if he does stay around, then he'll probably be a backup center back / backup center mid for us, which I don't think is that bad. I mean, he's been sitting on my bench, so you can tell that I would be using him if we need him, but I don't really need him at the moment, so just thought I'd clear that up. But we have a game to start off with against Blackburn Rovers, which are definitely going to be playing. They're a pretty good team in the championship, not a great team, but a decent team, if you get what I'm saying. We're currently in 3rd place in the league, though, as you guys can see. Let's see where they're sitting. They are currently in... Where are they? Wow, they're in 19th. So in this game, they're not doing too well, but they have one of the best strikers in the league in Jordan Rhodes. So it's going to be a difficult test to at least contain him, but if we can contain him, I'm pretty confident that we can come out with a win. We got one thing in our office, though. What is it? An update from England. Forgot to show you guys this as well, so thank goodness that showed up. We got a transfer offer for Jake Forster-Caskey, and I'm not selling him at all. He's our player for the future. Definitely want to be keeping hold of him, and that's another reason why Rowan Ince is not going to be getting game time. I know he's also a good player for the future, but I prefer Jake Forster-Caskey. So it's now game day, and we have a lot of fitness issues. So I'm going to go ahead and play around with this, and I'll show you guys what I come up with at the actual game, and I'll show you both sides. So here is their side for the game. Like I said, Jordan Rhodes up front is a big factor for their success. So it's gonna be tough to guard him. Other than that, the rest of the team, not that great. I think Akpan might be like a 64 rated, so they definitely don't have the best side out there. As for us, I decided to switch to a 3 at the back formation for this game since we had lots of players that were not fit. So we have Hamed and Laren up front, Pereira just behind him, March and Forster-Caskey at the center mid spots, Manu at left wing, Monacana at right wing, and then like I said before, Rowan Ince would play at center back if I did play him, so he is sitting there. I know he technically can't play center back in FIFA, but in FM he can play center back, so I'm just going to roll with it anyway. Anyway, let's get straight to the game. Hopefully we can win. Finding Hamed. Manu. Pass that one up to Pereira. To Forster-Caskey. Come on, Forster-Caskey. Fighting Laren. To Solly March. Good play, guys. Into Forster-Caskey. Forster-Caskey, bang it! Forster-Caskey brought him back from loan, and he scores. I think it might actually be his debut. No, I don't think it's his debut since coming back from loan. It might be his 2nd game or so, but either way, he scores for us. He's our center mid. Solly March, our other center mid, finds him. He cuts inside and smashes it across the body. 1-0, boys. Let's go. Nice ball over the top. Laren, not a good touch. Come on. Oh my God. No. Oh, thank God. Thank God. And they still score from it. Akpan, who I was making fun of at the beginning of this game, scores for him. That's fantastic. Thierry Ambrose. Ambrose cutting in. Impact. And there we have it. 1-1 is the final score. Unluckily, we could not get the win in that game against a team that sits in the bottom 3. That sucks. I mean, we were away from home, so there's that, but we should be beating that team. But let's move on to the next game. So Kyle is officially gone for 750,625 has been added to our budget, so not too shabby at all for a player we weren't going to be using. And you can see that we don't have any training days available, so we're just going to go ahead and go straight into this game against newly promoted MK Dons. Hopefully we can get the win. So here's our team for this game. I went fully back to my original starting 11 since all of our players are now fit, so we should be back to normal. Hopefully we can get the win in this game. We are back at home as well, so I'm hopeful. I'm definitely hopeful that we can get things back on track. As for them, I don't really recognize any of those names, if I'm being completely honest with you. They were recently promoted. Oh, Poye, actually, I do know who he is. But other than that, I don't know the rest of their team. Dale Jennings, fuck. I say that, but I know two of their players. Dale Jennings, former Bayern Munich player. But yeah, it should be interesting. They are a newly promoted side. We're back at home. We have our players fully fit once again. So hopefully we can get the win. Lualawa pushing up the pitch. Go, Lualawa. Go. Spin inside. Still on the ball somehow. Pass it over. No. Awful pass. And Hamed was not in a decent position. Saying that as well, I know who Maynard is as well. God, I said I don't know anyone, but I know three of them. Shit. Shit. Maynard coming through. And from range, nice save, Stockdale. Oh, God. 2-on-1. Poye takes it himself near post. It was a pretty decent attempt, though. I don't know why he didn't go across goal to his teammate. Like, what was he thinking? Got a corner. Jennings. Bringing Maynard close. Jennings finding Halverson. Oh my Jesus. Come on. Oh, really, ref? Fuck off. Okay, we're on the attack. It's 0-0. Let someone do something in this game. God, I don't know what it is, but in that second half, they decided to just go park the bus, go for the points, and they didn't do anything except for pass the ball around the back. So that was very frustrating. You can see it here. Good Lord, 61% possession, but not only that, 8 shots, 5 on target. They destroyed us. We're lucky to get a point out of that match, but being honest here, I'm only doing 4-minute halves because I need to get videos done in advance, so that's why. And usually when I do lower minute halves, the more I struggle with the CPU, so that explains that at least. But we got more updates that I don't care. Did I just see Wayne Rooney and Yaya Toure in there? Oh my God, this game is so stupid sometimes. I'm in the championship, and you want me to sign world-class players. Okay, that's fantastic. We're going to go ahead and do this training session, though, and see what we do get as our results. So, DBDDB, not too bad. Ambrose is getting close to that 66 rating. Laren's getting close to that 67 rating. I like it. I like it a lot. So, we have one more game this episode against Bolton. So, let's get right into it. Hopefully, we can get a win because we haven't won yet this episode, which is just annoying. Again, I'm going to be playing on 4-minute halves, so we're going to have limited chances, but I'm confident we can get something done. We get a transfer offer for Saltor as well. We're just going to straight up accept it because I don't want him anymore. He's 69 rated, yes, but he's 34 years of age, so I'm sorry. You are gone. Freddie Montero, Abubakar, and Jonas. Yep, fuck off. Okay, that's just horrendous. Now, since we're getting that money, actually, I might as well do it now. I want to get a youth scout in. We'll have 780. Yeah, so we have enough for this guy right here and this guy right here. It just depends on which one we want. Northern Ireland or McNamee. Or we can go with a Russian guy right here who's just a little bit worse in his experience, but has the same amount of judgment. We'll go with Patton. Get him in. We can always hire 2 of them if we need to as well. We might as well. Let's go with... actually, I want to make sure I have enough money. So we'll stick with Patton for now. We'll set up a scouting network. We'll go ahead and send him... We'll send him straight to England first off, and then maybe in a few months we can change it up. So, England for 3 months. There you go. He's on his way out. Hopefully he can bring us back some talent. So there we go. Saltor is now gone to Leeds United for £230,000. We get 200,000 added to our budget. Looks like this guy's on his way to Finland for international duty. He's our 4th choice keeper. Because yes, I would play that youth player ahead of him for his growth. And then, again, just fuck off with that, okay? That'd be great. But we have this game against Bolton. We're away from home. I believe, I don't know if they're doing great or not. I actually used to like Bolton a few years ago. Some of their players they used to have. I wouldn't say they were my favorite team, but I definitely liked them a lot back when they were in the Premier League. They had Stu Holden on their team. I used to love Stu Holden. But, again, like Blackburn, they're sitting at the bottom of the table. So we need to go ahead and get this win this time. We can't settle for draws anymore. But what was I going to do? We're going to take a look at this. So we have 620,000. I will go ahead and buy one more scout. I think we'll have enough money, just enough money to sign a few players here and there. So we're going to go ahead and sign this Russian guy. Sorry, this guy, but we want to keep it a little bit cheaper. He's not that much worse than the other ones. So he'll go ahead and come in. We're actually going to send him to the US of A because I am, of course, American, and I want to get some Americans in here. So go ahead and send him there. I've had a few good American youth players in the past few FIFAs. FIFA 13 in particular I was playing as Marseille. I had Stu Holden on my team, who was like an 83 rated player, and then I recruited a youth player and got him up to, I think he was 86 or something like that. I can't remember his name. It was Alex something, but he was like 85 rated center mid, 18 years old. It was ridiculous. So either way, we got this game against Bolton. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to change the minute halves to 4, like I said before. That rhymes, and we'll take a look at their side. So here is Bolton's team. Not too bad. Ben Amos in at goal, former Manchester United player. They got Feeney on the left, Wellington Silva on the right, Mark Davis at cam. He's a very good player. They got Kamara at right center mid. He's very good. And then, of course, their captain, Jay Spearing. So not too bad. You've already seen my lineup, though, but here's another look at it just in case you're not used to it yet. Let's jump into the game. Ambrose, nice fake shot from range, makes Amos at least work a little bit. Oh my god, Stockdale, thank you. Mark Davis, that was thankfully a little too out wide for him to get that one on target, but fuck me. Oh, lovely. To Lualawa, near post, right at the keeper. Ambrose can't get the rebounds. Nice work, Manu. Lualawa chipping it over to Thierry Ambrose, one touch, and then I don't know what it is with him in those weak-ass shots. Oh, shit. They're through. Mark Davies. Oh, my God. Thank you, Stockdale. What a save. Beast! This one to Bong. Just go out wide. Go out wide, Bong. Go out wide, Bong. Go, Bong, go! Go, Bong, go! Ah. Oh, he gets it back! Go, Bong! No! Bong! Damn it, we drew another game! That's such a boring episode. We scored 1 goal. We've drawn 3 this episode. That's 4 draws in a row. God damn. That is just annoying. You can see by the stats as well, we at least played a little bit better than them. Not too much, but definitely gonna have to bump up the match length for the next episode, which I definitely will. But if you guys did enjoy this one, a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new around here, and I'll catch you guys next time.
We all in my jelly, all in no Tony Montana, nigga. These niggas is jealous, they just can't understand a nigga.